The Kansas City Chiefs recently secured a victory that, on paper, appeared decisive, yet the performance left analysts and fans uneasy. Despite the final score, inconsistencies in offensive execution, defensive lapses, and uncharacteristic errors raised concerns about the team's preparedness. The win exposed vulnerabilities that could prove costly in high-stakes matchups, highlighting areas of uncertainty that demand immediate attention. For Andy Reid, renowned for strategic ingenuity and disciplined coaching, the display fell short of expectations, prompting internal discussions on accountability and corrective measures. Clark Hunt, the team's owner, also reportedly expressed unease with aspects of the team's performance, signaling the need for action beyond standard adjustments. This context sets the stage for the drastic measures now unfolding. The Chiefs, while victorious, recognized that a surface-level triumph cannot mask deeper structural or operational issues. Leadership faced a crucial choice: maintain the status quo or implement decisive interventions to address shortcomings before they escalate. The urgency of the situation reflects the high stakes of the NFL and the uncompromising standards applied to elite franchises. Following the unconvincing win, Reid and his staff conducted thorough assessments to identify critical weaknesses. Analysts note that offensive timing was inconsistent, particularly in executing complex plays under pressure. The offensive line struggled with communication and protection schemes, creating vulnerabilities that opposing defenses could exploit. Defensively, the team displayed lapses in coverage and reaction speed, allowing opportunities that could have been catastrophic against stronger opponents. Special teams also revealed inefficiencies in kick coverage and field positioning, underscoring systemic gaps across units. These findings prompted leadership to evaluate personnel, strategy, and preparation rigor. Reid's methodology emphasizes accountability and adaptation, ensuring that each component aligns with the team's competitive standards. Clark Hunt's involvement further reinforced the seriousness of the review, emphasizing organizational oversight and the expectation of excellence at every level. Together, the duo concluded that incremental adjustments would be insufficient. The analysis highlighted the need for immediate, decisive action to reinforce cohesion, enhance performance, consistency, and mitigate risks that could compromise future outcomes. The identification of these weaknesses provides the foundation for understanding the measures now being implemented across the Chiefs' organization. Reid and Hunt's response to the unconvincing win reflects proactive leadership. Rather than attributing blame solely to players or isolated errors, they addressed systemic issues affecting team performance. Leadership decisions focused on realigning operational priorities, emphasizing preparation, accountability, and strategic clarity. Training schedules were restructured to prioritize high-pressure scenarios, improving readiness for critical in-game situations. Staff roles were reassessed to ensure that coaching responsibilities are clearly defined and efficiently executed. Player accountability measures were introduced, emphasizing consistent effort, discipline, and focus. Communication channels within the team were enhanced to ensure rapid feedback and collaborative problem-solving. Reid's coaching philosophy centers on adaptability and innovation, requiring buy-in from players and staff alike. Hunt's involvement underscores organizational commitment, demonstrating that leadership at both strategic and executive levels is aligned with the corrective vision. These actions collectively aim to restore confidence, cohesion, and performance reliability, addressing concerns revealed during the unconvincing win. By implementing these measures, the Chiefs seek to prevent recurring deficiencies and establish a sustainable framework for excellence. Ensuring future victories are both decisive and convincing, offensive adjustments were among the most urgent actions taken. Reid and his staff focused on optimizing quarterback reads, timing, routes, and red zone efficiency. Target distribution among receivers was recalibrated to maximize skill sets and reduce predictability. The offensive line received specialized attention, with drills emphasizing communication, protection, consistency, and adaptability against aggressive pass rushes. Play calling philosophy was refined to balance risk and reward, aligning aggressive tactics with situational awareness. Quarterback leadership was reinforced through tailored sessions, emphasizing decision-making under pressure and maintaining composure during critical drives. Running back utilization was modified to exploit defensive weaknesses and sustain offensive rhythm. Additionally, offensive staff meetings were intensified, enabling real-time analysis of performance metrics and rapid strategy adjustments. These measures aim to elevate execution reliability, reduce errors, and enhance scoring potential. Reid's commitment to innovation ensures that adjustments are both systematic and adaptive, allowing the offense to respond effectively to diverse defensive schemes. By addressing offensive shortcomings directly, the Chiefs seek to transform an unconvincing win into a model of efficiency and consistency, reinforcing confidence across the unit. Defensive improvements were prioritized to address lapses that emerged during the recent game. Coaches implemented enhanced coverage schemes, emphasizing reaction speed and situational awareness. Linebackers received targeted training for gap control, tackling, precision, and support in both run and pass defense. Secondary units focused on communication, alignment, and anticipation to prevent misreads and blown coverage. Defensive line adjustments included rotational strategies and technique refinements to increase pressure on opposing quarterbacks. Film study intensified, allowing players to identify tendencies and anticipate opponents' play calling more effectively. Leadership reinforced accountability, ensuring players understand expectations in high-pressure scenarios. Metrics-driven evaluation guides individualized coaching, identifying areas for immediate correction. The aim is to minimize vulnerabilities, improve consistency, and create a unit capable of maintaining performance under any circumstance. By addressing defensive gaps systematically, Reid seeks to restore confidence in both strategic execution and team resilience. These reinforcements ensure that the Chiefs' defense complements offensive adjustments, establishing a holistic approach to performance improvement and securing a foundation for sustained competitiveness across the league. Roster management became a central element of the DRASTIC measures. Evaluations focused on alignment between individual capabilities and team strategy. Players demonstrating inconsistency faced increased scrutiny, while emerging talent was given expanded opportunities to contribute. Practice squad adjustments provided flexibility for situational depth, ensuring that substitutions could maintain performance levels. Coaching staff analyzed personnel deployment, optimizing matchups and rotational strategies. Injuries and fatigue management received increased attention, balancing player health with competitive readiness. The goal was to ensure that every position contributes effectively to team objectives, minimizing weak points exposed during the recent unconvincing win. Recruitment and scouting protocols were also reviewed, emphasizing long-term depth and talent acquisition aligned with strategic needs. Leadership emphasized that roster decisions are not punitive, but aimed at maximizing overall team efficiency and readiness. By taking deliberate steps in personnel alignment, Reid and Hunt demonstrate a commitment to structural integrity, positioning the Chiefs to overcome vulnerabilities and sustain high performance standards in future contests. Beyond tactical adjustments, Reid and Hunt addressed the team's culture. Leadership emphasized accountability, communication, and resilience as core pillars. Team meetings reinforced shared responsibility and commitment to collective success. Mentorship initiatives paired veteran players with emerging talent to foster consistency and leadership development. Mental preparation became a priority, including visualization techniques and scenario-based training to strengthen decision-making under pressure. Coaches modeled transparency and clarity, reinforcing trust between players and staff. Hunt's involvement highlighted organizational support, signaling that leadership values alignment of performance and conduct. Cultural reinforcement also targeted discipline in practice routines, emphasizing focus, effort, and attention to detail. By embedding these principles into daily operations, the Chiefs aimed to convert lessons from the unconvincing win into sustainable behaviors. The approach ensures that performance improvements are supported by a strong psychological foundation, enhancing cohesion, motivation, and resilience across the team. A robust culture underpins both tactical execution and adaptive responses. Crucial for enduring success in high-pressure NFL environments, the Chiefs faced intense media scrutiny following the unconvincing win. Reid and Hunt implemented proactive communication strategies, clarifying intentions behind adjustments and reinforcing confidence in the team's trajectory. Press briefings emphasized accountability, transparency, and strategic planning, minimizing speculation and reinforcing organizational control. Media narratives were guided to highlight the proactive measures, leadership alignment, and commitment to consistent performance. Public engagement focused on reinforcing fan trust, emphasizing that leadership is addressing deficiencies decisively. Social media channels amplified positive messaging, highlighting training initiatives, team cohesion, and